friends. So today we are going to teach you how to make a fun little dragon friend. So here's one we made already, and if you keep watching you can learn how to make one of your own. So in your little bag you're going to have a bunch of supplies. Some things you're going to need are a pair of scissors. You're going to need probably a pen or a marker and maybe some extra glue, but we've given you some glue dots, so in that front you should be okay. You're going to have your little noodle, and we've cut some holes into them for you, so you might want to just take a second to find those holes. So you know, you might have to search around. Mine, as you can see, a little space, so you have two slits kind of just like that right on top. So just make sure you know where those are, because those are going to be where our ears go, and you want to make sure your ears are towards the face and not towards the butt, you know, because ears don't belong near the butt. So I like to kind of prep everything first. You're going to get your sheet of foam and some cutouts. So this is where you're going to use your pen or marker to trace your cutouts, because using pencil on these doesn't work. It is not a fun time to use pencil. So I already cut some out beforehand, and then you're going to want to use some of the extra foam to make your ears. And for the ears you just want two tall triangles. You know, they don't have to be any specific shape, but you kind of want them to make sure they're nice and tall, so you get a nice spiky ear. So once you've cut those things out of your foam, you'll have these 4 pieces. You'll also have your little black pipe cleaner for your smile, and then you're gonna get 2 other pipe cleaners along the same color. So we have, you know, bright yellow and or maybe lime green and a dark green. And then you're going to want to cut these into sizes between 1 to 2 inches. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. This might be a good time to have an adult do this for you, because you do need to put a little, you know, pressure when you're cutting this. So I'm just going to cut these real quick, and as you can see, I'm not really measuring anything. I'm just cutting a bunch of little pieces. So you're going to want to gather those up because they have a tendency to fly around once you've cut them. And you're going to want to put one to the side, one of your longer pieces to the side, because we're going to use that to help stick our wings in. So now that we kind of have all of our little pieces to go, I have my little eyeballs ready. I have the glue dots you were given in your bag. I have those. I have my foam pieces. If you want to make teeth, you're going to use the white, and that I'll just show you real quick. You know, I think I want my teeth to be about this tall, and I'm just gonna kind of do 2 weird, you know, kind of bumpy triangle shapes. So there's one. But you can make your teeth however you want to make them. They don't have to look that way. You could make them, you know, short and wide. So maybe they'd kind of be like, you know, maybe you want to make your teeth more square shape or rectangle shape. You know, you could always have a tooth that looks like this too. However you want your teeth to look. It's your dragon. All right, so I have all my little pieces. So I'm going to grab my little noodle, and I want to find those 2 slits we've cut in, and I'm going to take one of my triangles and I'm going to fold it in half just like this, and I'm going to, and you want to make sure you have it facing this way because this is your face, and I'm going to just kind of shove it into my little slot there. So there's one ear. And I'm just going to do the same thing on the other side. So I'm folding it in. I like to make a little crease to kind of help it stay put. And I'm going to push it in to my other slot. You know, if you find that the little slit we've put in isn't long enough, you can maybe get your adult to extend that a little bit with a knife or even a pair of open scissors. I mean, this doesn't require much pressure, but again, make sure your adult does that part, not you. So right now I have my ears, and I want to put in, I think I'm gonna put my nose next. So you have your two little nostrils, and I have some of the glue dots. And since our nostrils are small, you might want to try cutting your glue dot in half so that, you know, you can use some of it for another part. So I'm gonna just put it on one side so my nostril's nice and sticky, and then stick it one there. You want to be right towards the edge. And then my other nostril, gonna just stick it on here again. Oh, this one didn't want to come off as nicely. Very sticky, this part, but that's the fun part, is getting stuck to things, I think. And I'm gonna put my other nostril, and I just want to look at it to make sure it looks right. But see, so kind of in the middle, not quite even with the ears, because I mean your nostrils aren't even with your ears. You want them a little more center to your face. And then I'm gonna put my eyeballs on now, and I have some glue dots for those as well. Just gonna unpeel one side. And if you have eyeballs that are black, those are the ones that you can peel the backs off of. The color ones aren't peel ones, so you have to use glue dots for the color ones. If you got black eyeballs, those ones you can peel the backs off of. You could always put more glue if you want to be a little more secure. So the eyeballs I'm gonna put kind of right above the nostril, but towards the side a little bit. So it's not exactly even with the nostril or the ear. So there's one, and I'm just gonna do the same thing for the other side. You know, it doesn't always have to look even, just like so. You can always make it a little more off center, a little diagonal. Again, it's your dragon. However you want it to look, that's how you can do it. Okay, so now I want my little dragon, you know, he's a dragon. I want him to have some teeth. So I'm gonna put some teeth on my dragon, my little dragon friend. Oh goodness, so sticky, this part. How did we have our teeth before? Okay, so I think my dragon is gonna have two really long front teeth. So I want him to kind of have an overbite going on over there. Oh, stick on, there we go. I'm gonna put that there. So here we go. See mine? They're not so even. That's okay though. I think he still looks cute. And I also want him to be a friendly dragon. So I'm gonna give him a little smile. And for this, you're just gonna take your black pipe cleaner and you can push it right in to the front of one side, and then kind of make a U shape and push it right in on the other side. And voila, there you go. Now he has a smile and he's a little friendly dragon. Okay, so far we have our face pretty well done. Now I want to put on my wings, which are cut out. So as you can see, one side has some black along the edges because that's where we traced it. When we put those on our little dragon noodle, we want to make sure the black side isn't showing. So when you're doing this part, make sure the black is facing towards you. Oh goodness. So when it's this way, you don't see any black. I mean, if you want the black to show though, feel free, just twist it around the other way. So I have mine kind of crisscrossed in the back, as you can see. I like it to overlap a little because I think it makes the wings go to the side a little bit more. And then what you're gonna do is the pipe cleaner can push through the felt pretty easily. See, I just pushed down and got it through both of them. And I'm gonna push it, oh, probably should have measured this a little better. I'm gonna do that part again. I'm just gonna push through both pieces of felt. You need a little pressure. And now it's inside the noodle because at first it was in the hole part. I needed it in the part without the hole. Then you're gonna bend it and do the same thing on the other side. And voila. And now, oh no, I put his wings on upside down. That's okay. See, these things happen. Now he looks like a sad dragon, but I'm just gonna go with it. It's fine. Things happen. Maybe he's flying down. I don't know.
He's beautiful.
Your wings are supposed to be the other way. But you know what I can actually do, since it's not glued in? I'm just gonna pull it out and then push it in the right way. And there we go. Still a little weird. Still not the way it's supposed to look. It's okay. I'm going with it. Now I need to give him his little spiky parts. And that's where these little tiny pieces of pipe cleaner come in. And this is the fun part. You just start jabbing them in any which way you like. Doesn't matter. You can make them longer, you can make them shorter, you can make a little design. You know, maybe you want to have it go like crisscross in one color. That could be cool. I didn't think that far ahead. I just started poking them in, but it doesn't matter. It's however you want them to look. I'm gonna put in these last few pieces. And then we are, right there. I think that's the spot. We're good. Now we made a little dragon friend. And mine looks a little weird because his wings are kind of weird. If you want your wings to look like this, make sure you face them the right way. Not like how Miss Cassie did. But either way, however your dragon comes out, I'm sure they're gonna look amazing. So make sure you register to get a craft kit. We will contact you when they're out into the lobby. And I hope you have fun making your dragon friends. Thanks. Bye.